The only thing that makes us happier than doing this podcast for you every day, Tippendales, is when you reach out to us with a message or a note or a tip that we can do on the podcast. This is Daily Tips that may or may not help you, and I'm Ned Donovan, one of your hosts. We do not have Ariel today. You just have me, but that's perfect because today's tip is technically a request from the Tippendales, specifically from Jill in Iowa City, who reached out to say, hey, this is not a tip, but it's a follow-up question on today's tip for always staying charged. So what is Ned's reminder app? Does he have any tips on reminder apps? The tip in question from Jill was released last month, and it's where I said you should keep a reminder in your app that tells you to charge things that need to periodically be charged. Jill, I have many reminder apps. As an Apple user, I use the Reminders app for basically anything that falls into two buckets. I use it for all household chores and things that I need to do. I have a shared reminders list with my wife that tracks everything from when we have to give our dog his monthly pill to when we have to recharge the shades in X room, so on and so forth. I also use the Reminders app for anything in my life that I need a timely pop-up for. However, I am a big believer in project management in tasks, so I have a robust Notion setup that I use for anything related to my creative work, such as editing this podcast or writing a script. I then also use a habit tracker because I'm trying to get better about certain things. For instance, I'm learning a language, so I have a habit tracker that says, I worked on my language today. So I kind of have three separate apps. I have the Apple Reminders app for everything related to chores or something that I need a timely pop-up on. I have my Notion databases, and if I have collaborators, they can also use tasks related to the various projects that we're working on. And then I have a habit tracker that allows me to track kind of my personal goals or whatever. So Jill, that's a really long-winded way of saying, yes, I have Reminder app recommendations. I've tried them all. I've used Blitzit. I currently use Echo. I have Notion. I have Reminders. I use Awesome Habits. And I'd be happy to talk to you all about how I pick my apps and where I get my apps and all of that. Feel free to shoot a message to us on any social media platform. You can also email us at tipsthatmighthelp@gmail.com. And with that, we will be back tomorrow here on Daily Tips that may or may not help you, and you will have a tip from Miss Ariel Nissenblatt.